Begin in a seated position with your ankles crossed and sort of adjust yourself, rock back and forth and find that midline. And then make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. Get comfortable and breathe in. Imagine that there is a string coming out of the top of your head, pulling you up, sitting up nice and tall. The top of your head reaches up, so your chest isn't pushed forward, but you're not slumped down either. Just sitting up nice and straight. Inhale, exhale. The hands rest on the knees. You can close your eyes here if you'd like. Take the hands to the floor. Inhale, reach up to stretch. Exhale, the hands come down. Inhale up. And we turn to the left. Exhale, the hands come down. Still sitting nice and straight. Straight spine. Inhale up. Exhale, turning all the way to the opposite side. And the hands come down. Still straight spine. Inhale, arms up, and then back to the center. Exhale, the hands come back down. Pulling the shoulders up, rounding out, drawing big circles with both shoulders at once. Then you can reverse and go the other way a couple times with them. Still breathing nice and easy, still sitting up straight. Draw some circles with the top of your head. Notice if you feel any tension. And then we go all the way over, collapsing onto the left forearm, the right side body opening up, stretching the right side. Turn your eyes up toward the ceiling so that you're not, downward, all the way up on an inhale and over to the other side. Opening up the left side of the body, gazing up, inhale up, back to where we started. Take a moment here and practice tightening up your abdomen. If I said I was going to tickle you on your stomach, you would kind of tighten it up. But you're still breathing normally, so just practice doing that a little bit. And then we're going to extend the legs, still sitting up nice and tall, reach up, and then lean back just enough so the top of your abdomen engages. Back to relax, and then again. And go all the way forward, stretching the backs of the legs. You don't have to be able to reach your toes here, just stretch. And then sit yourself up nice and tall. Bring the feet in to press together for your butterfly. Opening the hips. You can flap your wings if you'd like. Just kind of enjoy the stretch here. And then you're going to cross your legs like crisscross applesauce and stretch the arms out. Push yourself up into a tabletop position. Now align yourself so your hips are right over the knees. Spread your fingers wide. Shoulders are right over the hands. Inhale, the head and the tailbone lift up. The belly drops toward the floor. Exhale, push the mat with your hands and the back reaches upward. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, coming back up to neutral spine. And remember that tightening up of your belly that we did. You're going to do that here. And then extend the right arm and the left leg. One long line. Exhale, take it all up. Inhale, one long line. And then pulse and down. Inhale, reaching up with the tailbone and the top of the head. Exhale, black cat, like on Halloween. Tighten up your abdomen and the left arm reaches out, the right leg. Take it all up high, tighten it up. Once back, one pulse, and coming back down. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Rolling the hips and the neck around a little bit. Now we pop the toes up here so we can push off of the mat. Push with the toes and the hands to raise the knees up off of the mat. Let's be happy that we're not going to stay right here because this is a lot of work. Press your torso into your quads and the ankles reaching toward the floor. Straighten one leg. In downward dog, you should be able to go from down dog to high plank without moving your hands and feet. So try that. And then you're going to bring your right leg up, one big step, and the left leg. Knees are bent. Grab opposite elbows and just let your head and neck hang. Your head and neck are just letting go here, something they don't get to do very often. Sway back and forth if you'd like. Ragdoll. Shake your head no. Shake your head yes. Gently let go of the elbows, and then we slowly come to standing. Bring the feet back under the hips, straighten out, the palms face forward, mountain pose. Sweep the arms up, reach up high, and lean back a little bit to open the heart. Sway left, sway right, and then we fall forward. Forward fold, plant the hands. You can bend the knees here if you'd like. Step back to your high plank. Eyes forward and lower yourself down. Point the feet at the wall behind you. Inhale, upward dog. All the weight's on the feet and the hands. Exhale, rounding it up and over to downward dog. Straightening one leg at a time to get a stretch. Eyes are on the hands. Inhale, the right leg lifts up. Exhale, we bring the right knee close to the body and drop the right foot. The back ankle twists over to drop. Inhale, rise for warrior one. The arms are lifted high. The gaze is up. Rooting down. Exhale, the hands frame the foot. Step back to high plank, or you can drop the left knee and bring the right knee back this way. Eyes forward, and then lower yourself down. Point the feet. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good job. Inhale, the left leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Bring the knee forward and drop that foot. Drop the back ankle, rise for warrior one. Gazing up, reaching up, the hands frame the foot. Bring the right foot up, stay low. Now we're crouching down for chair pose. Watch my back here. We don't want the bum sticking out. We want to curl it all up and under. Reaching up. Exhale, forward fold. Stretching here, just stretching out the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands and step back. Go right to your downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, bring that knee forward and then turn the foot outward a little bit, and we're coming right into a half pigeon. Just kind of opening the hip here. If this feels impossible, I don't want you to force it. You can prop a pillow or a yoga block under your hip so your hips are elevated a little bit. Just sort of sit so that you feel your hips open a little. And then we pop upward into a low plank on the forearms. You don't want your bum up in the air. You want to line it all up so you are in one line. That way your core is working. And then we tiptoe up into dolphin and bring the left leg in. Opening the hips, wringing out any feelings that we might need to let go of. Sitting up and bringing both feet together, pressing for that butterfly again. Now work your way up to your feet, and we're gonna sort of decide where we can straighten the leg out at, okay? So hold on your left knee with your left hand, open the hip a little bit, and then see where you can straighten your leg and hold it there. Maybe it's an inch off the ground, maybe it's a foot off the ground. Hold it up, and then let that leg float back. The palms face the floor, airplane. Keep your eyes up and forward. We're not looking down, we're not going there. And then with control, come back to mountain pose. The palms face forward. And then right hand, right knee, open the hip. And we straighten the leg out wherever you can hold it. Go a little bit further than where you're comfortable each time. And that's how you get stronger. And then let that leg float back. The palms face the floor. Eyes are steady. Airplane. Come back with control to mountain. Inhale, reaching up. Swaying one way, swaying the other. Opening the side body here. And then all the way down for a forward fold. Stretching the legs. Halfway lift. Exhale. And then we're going to come back down to the floor. So make yourself comfortable. And we're coming into that butterfly again. Notice how your hips feel a little more open each time you do it. It's sort of a gauge. Might have felt like you couldn't stretch very much at the beginning, and now you're opening up a little more. And flap your butterfly wings. Nice steady breathing. And then we come back and pop those feet up, boat pose. You can try to straighten your legs out if you can. Keep the back straight though, and then relax. Inhale and boat pose. Active core, active legs, and coming down. We're going to flatten the back to the mat. And then straighten the legs out. Great for circulation. You can stay here. Or if you want to go a little deeper into this, you can prop your hips up with your hands for a shoulder stand. Reaching up with your toes, your feet. Exhale and bring it all back down. And tuck the left knee in close to the body. Hug it tight so that your lower back is flush to the floor. And your right leg extends and hovers over the mat a few inches. We're exercising the abdomen one side at a time to protect your lower back. And then we bring the right leg in, hug that knee tight to the body, and extend the left leg, hovering over the mat just a few inches. You can actually feel that side of the abdomen with your hand and feel how much your abs are working to do this. And then we bring both knees in close to the body and grab the outsides of your feet for happy baby pose, or joyful infant, as my daughter calls it. You can rock back and forth, just keeping the hips open. And then let the feet come to the floor. Let your hands come to the sides. Inhale. Exhale. On an inhale, push the hips upward, the chin tucks into the chest, bridge pose. And coming down. Inhale and push the hips up, and then lace the fingers together underneath your body, using your arms as a lever, pushing the hips upward. And coming down. And then we'll windshield wiper the knees both to the left, and then both up and over to the right. Then up again, extending the right leg and taking the left knee up and over across the body. The arms are in a T, palms are flat on the floor. Take your gaze across the left shoulder, so you're wringing everything out like a saturated sponge, just twisting the whole body. Everything is coming out, every negative feeling. Tucking the knees close and switching sides. So the right knee comes across the body, arms are in a T, and you gaze over your right shoulder. Really try to keep as much of your arms on the mat and the floor as you can here. And then the right knee comes up, and you take one foot to one corner, one foot to the other. Arms at your sides, palms open, eyes closed, Savasana. Take a nice deep breath. You've earned this rest. Every inhale takes you a little bit further into feeling at peace. Every exhale gets rid of fear and doubt and stress. When you're ready, sit up. Take one more reach overhead to stretch out. And then namaste. I'm saying thank you to you for watching this video. Thank you for letting me hold this space for you. And thank yourself. Be proud of yourself for doing all of this work. I'm proud of you, and I hope to see you soon.